After months of meetings and speculation, President Barack Obama stood before the American people to make his case for ramping up the war in Afghanistan and ultimately for how to end it.
I do not make this decision lightly. I make this decision because I am convinced that our security is at stake in Afghanistan and Pakistan.
In a primetime address from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, Obama said he will send an additional 30,000 troops to Afghanistan over the next 6 months. The first Marines could arrive as early as Christmas. Their goal will be to reverse the gains of the Taliban, secure population centers in the south and east of the country, and train Afghan security forces. But the president placed just as much emphasis on how the U.S. will eventually end its military commitments in Afghanistan.
These additional American and international troops will allow us to accelerate handing over responsibility to Afghan forces and allow us to begin the transfer of our forces out of Afghanistan in July of 2011.
What's still unclear is how quickly the troops will leave and when the process will end. Obama said that will be determined by conditions on the ground. But the president's Republican critics responded cautiously.
Clearly, we need benchmarks, and those should be adhered to. But to announce a date for leaving is of great concern to me, because it may convey the impression that we are going to be there for a short period of time, and the Taliban just have to wait us out.
Lawmakers from both parties know that with U.S. casualties in Afghanistan on the rise and little sign of progress since the war began 8 years ago, the U.S. mission in Afghanistan has become increasingly unpopular with the public. One of the questions out of tonight's speech will be whether Obama did enough to convince the American public that this bigger, costlier war is necessary. Julie Pace, The Associated Press, the White House.